Stay with us, this gets deeper. Cleopatra. The name conjures images of exotic beauty, cunning political maneuvering, and a tragic love story. But how much of what we know about her is fact, and how much is simply myth perpetuated through centuries of storytelling? Prepare to have your preconceptions challenged. For centuries, Cleopatra has been portrayed as the epitome of Egyptian beauty. Think Elizabeth Taylor, think shimmering gold, think Egyptian. But here's the first bombshell: Cleopatra wasn't actually Egyptian. She was Greek. Her family, the Ptolemies, descended from one of Alexander the Great's generals, who took control of Egypt after Alexander's death. They ruled Egypt for nearly 300 years, and fiercely maintained their Greek heritage. Cleopatra was the first of her line to even bother learning the Egyptian language. So, scratch the image of an Egyptian queen. But what about her beauty? Was she, but here's what they never wanted you to know, truly the most beautiful woman in the world, as legend suggests? Ancient sources are surprisingly silent on the specifics of her physical appearance. Plutarch, a Greek biographer who lived a century after Cleopatra, wrote that her beauty was not altogether incomparable. It wasn't necessarily her looks, but rather her voice and intelligence were enchanting. She was a master of languages, a skilled diplomat, and a shrewd political operator. These stay with us, this gets deeper. Qualities, combined with her royal status, made her an incredibly alluring figure. The myth of Cleopatra is largely due to Roman propaganda. After defeating Cleopatra and Mark Antony, Octavian, later Emperor Augustus, wanted to solidify his power and discredit his enemies. Portraying Cleopatra as a seductive, dangerous foreign queen helped justify his conquest of Egypt and his rise to power. This narrative has been repeated and embellished ever since. But beneath the layers of myth lies a fascinating historical figure. Cleopatra was a brilliant ruler who understood the power of image and used it to her advantage. She forged alliances with powerful Roman leaders, not just through seduction, but through careful negotiation and strategic partnerships. She was a patron of the arts and sciences, and her reign saw a flourishing of Egyptian culture. She was a mother, a leader, and a survivor in a world dominated by men. The true story of Cleopatra is far more complex and compelling than the myths that surround her. It's a story of power, politics, and the enduring legacy of a queen who dared to defy expectations. So, the next time you hear the name Cleopatra, remember that you're not just hearing about a beautiful seductress, but about a remarkable woman who shaped the course of history. Subscribe to Punna Afrik for more African history and wealth wisdom. Follow for more untold African stories.